Teacher Benchmark Reports. By the end of this video, you will be able to access the Teacher Benchmark Reports and enable and utilize Benchmark Compare Mode. Accessing benchmark reports from a tracker. Benchmark reports can be found on the main tracker page in both Students and Assessments view. In the Students view, benchmark reports can be identified by the B above the assessment name. Hover over the assessment name and select Reports from the drop-down menu. From the Assessments Group by Standards view, assessments will be labeled as benchmark. There will also be an indicator if there are available benchmark assessments and the number of benchmarks for each standard. Benchmark indicators and availability is also displayed in the Assessments List view. Select the bar graph icon to view associated reports. Note, benchmark reports in Mastery Connect follow the same functionality rules as multi-standard assessments. Learn more about the different report types in the Teacher Reports video and content found earlier in this module. Benchmark Compare Mode. By default, benchmark assessment results are not included in a tracker's standards column or mastery calculations and do not impact the report results for student reports. Only formative assessments are used in these result indicators. However, Benchmark Compare Mode provides a side-by-side view of students' formative and benchmark scores in the standards column. To enable compare modes in a tracker, hover over the benchmark name and select Compare. Compare mode helps identify discrepancies or trends among student assessment scores and performance. It also allows instructors to reflect on trend data of formative assessments they have given as a whole and compare it to the benchmark results. When in compare mode, only standards assessed in the benchmark are affected by compare mode. Each affected standard column displays students' formative and benchmark assessment mastery levels side by side. Formative assessment scores display on the left and benchmark scores display on the right. If a student's formative and benchmark scores match, the student's score cells display darkened. If they do not, they light up. This feature allows teachers to compare how students scored on the last formative assessment given in each standard. To turn off compare mode, hover over the benchmark header in the tracker and select the Compare Off option. Trainer tip. Benchmarks are designed to have aligned rigor and correlation to the standard they assess. Teachers can use this comparison to reflect on the types of formative assessments that are given for individual standards and reflect on similarities or differences in the assessment types.